Hello everyone, Snackman here with my first tutorial on how to survive your first night. So, when you open up Minecraft, you'll see this page, and you'll go to single player, create new world, and here you can just type in whatever you want for your world name. I'm just going to name mine tutorial world, and here you have three options on what you want your game mode to be: survival, hardcore, and creative. So we're going to go with survival for the tutorial world. If you click on this, more world options, here's the seed for the worlds, where you would put them in. Generate structures like villages and dungeons, we're going to leave that on. World type, there's default, super flat, which you can customize, large biomes, and then back to default. And then down here, allow cheats, commands like /game mode and /xp. And there's also bonus chests, but we're just going to leave those off for right now. So then when you have everything you want in here, click done and create new world. So the reason that I'm doing this is because I know what it's like to be new in Minecraft and not knowing anything, so sorry about that. Every time I spawn, I seem to spawn glitch, so the first thing when you do when you want to when you get into your new world is look for trees. And while first I'm just going to check my video settings, I want to turn these down for right now, just to make sure that I have good performance. Here's the controls. Button 1 attack, so that's left mouse. Button, your WASD for moving. Space is jump. Q is drop. T is chat. Button 3, which is your mouse wheel, pick block. I'll show you what that is later. Button 2, that's your right mouse button, use item. Left shift is to crouch, so like you don't fall off of objects. E to open inventory, tab to list players, and / for the commands. So, like I said, the first thing that you want to do is you want to get some wood. So you're just going to go to the first tree that you see, hopefully, and chop down some wood so that you can get some tools and get a shelter up before night hits, because when you first spawn in, the sun starts rising from the east and it goes to the west. And you have maybe 10 minutes to get everything that you need and get into a shelter. So the first thing that you're going to do is, once you get to your tree that you want to chop down, you're going to hold the left mouse button, not tap, or else this will happen and you won't break the block. You want to hold it, and then when you're done, it will give you spruce log. So then you just want to keep getting a few of these, because you're going to need them for tools. So I'm not sure if I said this or not, why the reason I'm doing this, because basically the reason that I'm doing this is because I know what it's like to be new in Minecraft, and it really does suck sometimes. But if you have a good tutorial like what I'm hoping you guys will think is good, you should be able to get pretty good at Minecraft like I have over the past few months that I've had Minecraft. So 9 will be good enough for what we're going to do. So what you do, press E to open inventory, have this spruce wood here. I'm going to leave 1 for charcoal, because I want to show you how to make that too. So what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your crafting area, like this, and you're going to convert it over into wood planks. So you're just going to convert them all, and then to put 1, like spread them out, you're going to right click on each slot. So that's right clicking there. And just a few things in inventory, if you right click on a stacked item, it will split it in half, and then you have 2 stacks of it. So then you can just put them back in by left clicking. And so you have your crafting table, you have your wood planks. So when you have your crafting table, you put it down by right clicking on the ground, and you have a larger crafting area than you do in your inventory, and this is where you can make your tools. So you're going to put the wooden planks, like I am right now, to make these sticks, and so each one gives you 4 sticks. So then you're going to go ahead and get a few of those made. And then first you'll want a pickaxe. So you're going to get these, put the sticks like this, and put the wood across the top. And that gives you your wooden pickaxe. So then a few other things that you might want to start off with is also a sword. And so once you have your basic tools, take your crafting area, and if there's any animals by you, you can either kill sheep and get wool, or there's pigs over there which you can kill them and get food, which you need to survive. As you can see, the hunger bar down there. So like I said with that mouse scroll before, if you like roll it up and down, it changes to a different spot in a different thing in your toolbar. So I'm going to go over here, get a few pigs so that we can survive our first night not hungry. And later on you can shear sheep for wool, but for right now we're just going to have to stick with killing them for the wool. Because beds will keep you from having to sleep during the night. And it's basically just a lot easier on you when you have a bed. So three raw pork chop is good enough for one night, I think. Unless you sprint, which you do by pressing W 2 times, like that. But you don't want to sprint, and you want to try to limit the jumping if you don't have food. So I'm just going to go. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm looking for a little shelter that we can stay in. Not sure if I want to. There's iron over there. So the first thing, when you get the pickaxe, is you want to get some cobblestone, because you can see there's iron right here, but the problem is that you don't have a good enough tool to get it. You need a stone pickaxe. I mean, you can still break this, but you won't get anything. So once you have some cobblestone like I'm getting right now, just mine it with your pickaxe. And once you have enough cobblestone, you do the same thing that you did with your wooden pickaxe, except for the wooden planks you replace it with cobblestone, like this. And as you can see, a zombie's after me. A zombie villager, actually. See? Now imagine that with hundreds more just all around you to kill you. That's why you need a shelter for your first night. So again, sticks in the middle, and then cobblestone. Oops. And then you have your stone pickaxe, which you can use to mine this iron and get even better tools that are better than stone. So I'm just going to mine out a couple areas here, and I want to make a little bridge so I don't have to go across the water every time. So like what I'm doing right now is I'm left shifting, which is crouching, so I don't fall off the block, because if you let it go, you probably will fall off like I just did right there. So I'm just going to build this across, and now we have a way out, and we don't have to swim across the water. And as you can see, I am starting to get hungry now. So that's why I got the food. So once you're here, you can see that it's getting pretty dark, like inside. It's light outside, but it's dark in there. And the sun is about to go down. It's been 10 minutes. So it's longer than 10 minutes, but I don't think it's quite 15 minutes. So we want to go ahead and make some torches, which I was not able to get any coal. Coal would look like the iron, but instead of like a brownish color, it would be black. So I didn't get any, that's why I left the spruce wood here. And I need a little bit more cobblestone so I can make a furnace, and then turn this spruce wood into charcoal. And charcoal is basically the same thing as coal, it's just that you obtain them differently and they're named differently. They still have the same effect in the furnace, but there's only those really two differences. So then you have the furnace, and as you saw there, if I went too fast, just pause the video and go back. So just imagine this, but with cobblestone. And that makes a chest, and we're also going to want that. So we have our crafting table, our furnace, and our chest, which in the chest you can store items in that you don't want to carry with you, which, trust me, later in the game you'll definitely need these. So I'm going to just go ahead and put everything that I don't want right now in there. We're going to make our bed, and so we don't have to go through the night. And if you don't get a bed, then you'll just have to wait about 10-15 minutes for night to pass by, and then you can go back out. So let's get these made into charcoal. Too bad I have to use my wood, but I don't have anything else to use. I could use the sticks, but... Oh, wait, I can use the tools. Yep, you can put, like, tools in there for fuel. I'm not sure if it's just wooden or not. I'm pretty sure you can do others too. So, here you go, here's your charcoal. And then to make torches, you'll just go to your crafting area, put them here, and the sticks right there. So then, each one gives you 8 torches. And then you go over to your torches, and you right-click on the block that you want to place them. So now we have light in here, and can I go out here and show you what? Very glitchy now. Oh, there's a cave in there too. Oh, that's coal down there. I don't see any monsters. Maybe it's not late enough in the night. But anyways, now you have your shelter, and I'm going to have to end here soon. But what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have you can either do this and just block yourself completely off, or you can just leave a hole like I like to do. So this blocks monsters from getting in, but you can't have it like this because then spiders can sneak their way in. So you only want to have one block here, and then like the only thing that can attack you pretty much right now is like a creeper if it exploded, or a skeleton if it shot you through this. That's why you also want to have ways going off to the sides just in case there is a skeleton. So now I'm pretty sure I covered on everything that you need for the first tutorial. Second one should be coming up soon. I hope you liked it, and please let me know if there's anything like specifically that you want to see. So I think that's going to end this for right now. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and if you want to see the rest, subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks a lot for watching. Bye.